Wish all the students of class 4 a very good morning. Today I will explain you a new chapter from your social studies book, that is chapter 18, communication. So all of you open your SST book to page number 110. In this chapter we will learn about the means of communication. So let us start the chapter. Means of communication. The method of sending and receiving information is called communication. Can you imagine a life without communication? If you wouldn't be able to talk to each other, talk to your parents, talk to your friends, or listen to your friends, or listen to your parents, or listen to any kind of news or songs or anything, life would become so boring. In ancient time, people sent letters through pigeons or horse riders. This would take many days to reach the person. As days progressed, there was a vast change in the way people communicated. This was due to the development in technology. There was postal services, telephones, radio, television and newspapers. At present, communication is instantaneous with mobile phones and email. Now, there are two types of communication. One is personal communication and another one is mass media. Now, the methods or means of personal communication. First means of personal communication is postal services. It is the most common and cheapest mode of communication. India has the largest postal network in the world. Postal services in India was introduced in 1766 by Lord Clive. There are more than 1.5 lakh post offices in our country. Post offices sell postcards, inland letters, envelopes, and stamps. We can send money by money orders and parcels to any places in India. Post offices also have a bank for people to deposit their money. We can send a letter or parcel through speed post or courier service. Urgent messages were sent through telegrams. Although people from cities have reduced their communication through postcards and inland letters, it is still the most popular service in villages and smaller towns in India. Next is telephone. The invention of telephone is a big boon to people all over the world. Big boons means it is a privilege or a very good advantage to all the people over the whole world. People across the world exchange news over the telephones. It is one of the quickest means of communication. The telephone industry in India is one of the fastest growing industry in the whole world. In the recent past, people had to book a call at the telephone exchange to talk to a person in another city or country. With the introduction of subscribers trunk dialing, which is STD, the short form is STD, you will have to learn it along with the correct spelling what is the full form of STD and ISD. Where areas codes are given to each city, people can talk to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Nowadays, there is no need to book a call in the telephone exchange. We can do it from our own telephone, our own mobile phone, from anywhere and any place and any time. We can also talk to people living overseas with ISD, International Subscribers Dialing. Apart from Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, BSNL is a short form, we have private sectors that provide telephone communications to subscribers. The major players are Bharti Airtel, Tata Indicom, Reliance Communication and Idea to name a few. Next means of communication is mobile phones, which is the most popular means of communications nowadays. Mobile phones have become an essential commodity in everyone's life today. It is the fastest means of communication. It was first introduced in India in 1995. And now, India is the second largest country in the whole world in mobile networking system. With severe competition from many private sectors, the prices have been slashed and majority of the people in major cities towns and villages own a mobile phone. They are available to suit any budget. Major service providers are Airtel, Reliance, Vodafone, Idea, and BSNL. Unlike a landline phone, mobile phones can be used from anywhere. Mobile phones also support other functions like sending text messages, that is SMS, and emails, capturing photographs and videos. Mobile phones that provide advanced facilities are called smartphones, which we use nowadays, which we are using daily on a daily basis from the very first day of lockdown to do our work, to do our studies, and even to give exam and tests. Next means of communication is computers. Computers have changed the way people communicate across the globe. In India, the computer industry has grown phenomenally. Computers are used in every field of activity like in education, offices, factories, homes, and so on. A personal computer, commonly known as PC is a short form of personal computer. Can be a desktop computer or a various type. It can be a desktop computer, a laptop, or a notebook. Communication is instantaneous. We can send letters or any written communication, photos and videos through electronic mail, commonly referred to as email. What is the full form of electronic email? The full form of email is electronic mail. With internet and World Wide Web, WWW, World Wide Web, one can get an information sitting at one's home or office. Apart from their textbook, students can also get variety of information from the internet. Now we will learn about the other type of communication, that is through mass media. Now what is mass media? Mass media refers to all media through which one can communicate with a large number of people, for example, newspaper, radio, and television. The media informs people across the world about what is happening in a place. Now, very first means of mass media is radio. The All India Radio is a main broadcasting service in India, also known as Akashvani. It broadcasts news, educational programs, folk music, regional and film music, and entertainment programs in Hindi, English, and all regional languages. With the introduction of FM channels, has become an essential part in everyone's life. Next comes the print media. Now, what is the print media? Print media refers to newspapers and magazines. They give us information from all over the world. India publishes many newspapers and magazines. Newspaper gives us information about our city, town, about our country, and what is happening elsewhere in the world every day. Magazine covers various aspects, namely sports, educational program, political, and entertainment. They are published weekly. Magazines are published weekly, fortnightly, or monthly. Next comes one of the very important means of mass media, that is television. Television is similar to a radio. The advantage of television offer is that one can hear as well as see what is happening, unlike in a radio where one can only hear. This makes television more interesting and helps people to absorb, to understand things better. It educates and entertains people more in comparison to radio or print media. In India, Doordarshan was the sole provider of television for a long time. Later came the cable television, and now we have the satellite transmission. With this, one can watch anything happening across the world live. We can watch a tennis match live played in England or a football match live played in France sitting in our own houses. Television has something to offer to each and everyone in the family. Kids have cartoons to see or educational channels to watch. news, sports, and entertainment for adults, and many more programs to choose from in their native languages or native tongues. Now comes films. Films are an essential part of our life. Movies are educative as well as entertaining. India is one of the world's largest producers of feature films. They are made in many regional languages because India is a country with a diversity. There are a whole variety of people speaking in different languages. Hence, channels, newspapers, radios are also providing us channels and prints of those various types of languages for all the variety of religions of people of India. So, this was your chapter. It is all about communication and means of communication, personal and mass media. I hope all of you have understood the chapter well, but in order to understand it better, all of you must read the chapter once or twice or thrice. Thank you, class.